We've got a 10-gallon galvanized trash can. Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Today we're going to do a Christmas ham in a trash can. Now this is a technique I picked up from Steven Raichlen, who wrote a book about it, and it was actually some scouts cooking in trash cans down in Florida. When I did this, and I've done it several times, it launched my new trail name then, Unusual Cook. And I did some class or two on unusual cooking and did some other unusual cooking for a number of years. And now I'm redoing it here on the trail with YouTube and my channel. It's a crowd pleaser. It draws people in, and I'll talk more about it during the video, but let's get into it. All right, I've got a 10-pound spiraled ham here. It's already been cooked, so you could eat it cold or heat it up. To heat it up, put in a 325 degree oven for about 2 hours. It, like I said, is 10 pounds, and it calls for 10 to 15 minutes per pound to heat it up. So I did put on a couple bricks to help with the airflow around it. We've got a 10-gallon galvanized trash can. Fits right over it, just like that. I drilled a hole, put a thermometer in it. Now I'm going to take charcoal, put it on top, and then also around the bottom. I've got another chimney I'm going to go grab. But just spread out your coals. And then, like I said, right around the edge, I'll continue on around at the bottom. All right, I got the ham out, rested it for about 10 minutes, like it said. In fact, the glaze that came with it says to pour it over after you take it out. Let it sit 5-10 minutes, pour the glaze over it, and let it soak into it. Well, inside I already had another glaze I'd planned on using, and I'm glad I did. Reading this, they call it a brown sugar flavored ham glaze. Other than high fructose corn syrup, there's some brown sugar in it, and then a bunch of other stuff. So, needless to say, I didn't use it. This, however, it's called Sugarman of Vermont, all natural honey maple glaze. And that's what it's got. Pure maple syrup, honey, apple cider vinegar, natural flavors, and some salt. So I poured that over it, let it sit. And at times I would pull these layers apart a little bit if they were still together, let it really get down in there, and then I poured some more just pure maple syrup over it. So let's cut a little bit and give it a try. Now remember, the trash can just acts like an oven. And this thing has been steaming I had When I put it in, I poured the juices back over it that was in the bag, and some apple cider that I had. Very good. Moist. There's browning on it, on the edges. Still tender. Cut it with the fork. Christmas ham. This is what needs to be on your Christmas table. And tell everybody it came from a trash can. Or you might want to wait until after they eat it and then tell them you cooked it in a trash can. If you do it that way, watch, see which ones goes up and gets seconds on it. I'm sure they will. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on the canned ham. Christmas ham. Give it a try for Christmas. You'll have your neighbors walking down the street just to see what you're cooking. Remember my Amazon affiliate down in the link down in the description. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share it. Like it. Ring the bell. And Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.